Ever wonder how the world works? Ever ponder over the precision and consistency in the manufacturing process? Welcome to the intriguing universe of engineering, where every detail matters. Today, we're peeling back the layers on a cornerstone of manufacturing, the production part approval process, popularly known as PPAP. This process is like the secret language spoken between manufacturers and customers, assuring quality, consistency, and peace of mind. So, buckle up as we delve into the intricacies of PPAP. The Production Part Approval Process, or PPAP, is a systematic procedure in the manufacturing industry. It's not just a bunch of paperwork or a mere formality. It's a critical process that ensures manufacturers can consistently produce parts that meet customer requirements. It's about bridging the gap between design and production, ensuring that the product design is right, the risks are managed, and the process is stable. PPAP connects three key factors: proof of capability, process control, and customer confidence. It's about demonstrating that a manufacturer can reliably reproduce a part, controlling the production process to minimize variation and errors, and building confidence with customers by showing them that their requirements are being met. In essence, PPAP is about trust. It's about showing customers that they can have faith in the manufacturing process and the quality of the parts being produced. So PPAP is the cornerstone of a successful manufacturing process. PPAP comprises 18 essential elements that ensure the process's effectiveness. These elements are like the cogs in a well-oiled machine, each playing its part to make the whole system run smoothly. First up, we have the design record. Think of it as the blueprint of the part you're manufacturing. It's the detailed plan that engineers follow to make sure the piece is built to the exact specifications required. Next, we delve into the realms of risk analysis with DFMEA and PFMEA. That's design failure mode and effects analysis and process failure mode and effects analysis. They might sound like mouthfuls, but they're simply tools that engineers use to anticipate and mitigate design and process risks. Then comes the control plan. This is your checklist of what to check, how to check it, and how often. It's like your navigator guiding you through the labyrinth of quality control. Our next stop is MSA, or Measurement Systems Analysis. This is all about ensuring your measuring tools are as accurate as they need to be. After all, even the smallest miscalculation can lead to a significant impact on the final product. Next in line is SPC, or Statistical Process Control. This is where we dive into statistics to prove your process is stable. If you're an engineer who loves numbers, you've probably heard of CP and CPK. These are just two statistical tools used in SPC to keep your process on track. Last but not least, we have the PSW, or Part Submission Warrant. This is the final form that says, "We're ready." It's like the golden ticket that grants you access to the world of mass production. So, there you have it. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in the PPAP process. They're not just boxes to be ticked, but steps to be taken to build trust and ensure quality. They're the building blocks that, when put together, create a sturdy and reliable manufacturing process. Now, let's see how PPAP works in a real-world scenario. Picture this. You're a supplier of brake pads. Your process begins with a trial run, where you churn out a small batch of brake pads to test their design and functionality. Following this, you conduct thorough lab tests to check the material strength and durability of your brake pads. With these results in hand, you then produce a comprehensive dimensional report detailing the exact measurements and specifications of your brake pads. You've now gathered all the necessary information and proofs. It's time to submit everything to your customer. You bundle all your documents, reports, and samples and send it off for review. The customer meticulously goes through your submission, examining each detail, each test result, each specification. After what feels like an eternity, you receive a response. Approved. And that, my friends, is PPAP in action. PPAP is not a one-size-fits-all process. It has 5 distinct levels. Each level is tailored to meet the unique needs of the customer and the criticality of the part being produced. Let's start with level 1. This level is the most basic and only requires the submission of a part submission warrant or PSW. Moving on to level 2, it includes a PSW along with limited supporting data. Level 3, often considered the default level, requires the submission of a PSW accompanied by full supporting data. Level 4 goes one step further. It requires the submission of a PSW with other requirements as defined by the customer. Finally, there's level 5. This is the most comprehensive level. It includes a PSW, full supporting data, and an on-site review or audit of the process. The level chosen depends on the customer's needs and the criticality of the part being produced. These 5 levels make PPAP a flexible and adaptable process. You might wonder, why does PPAP matter? Well, it's not just about ticking boxes or filling out forms. It's about establishing a robust and reliable process, demonstrating a sound design, and most importantly, building trust with your customer. It's about showing, not just telling, that you can consistently deliver high-quality parts that meet their requirements. PPAP serves as the cornerstone of quality assurance in the automotive industry and many others. It's a system that, when implemented correctly, can drastically reduce the risk of defects, recalls, and customer dissatisfaction. It's a way of saying, we've done our homework, we've tested our process, and we're confident in our product. Remember, the goal isn't just to get the part approved, but to ensure that every part produced thereafter is as good as the one that was approved. That's the power of PPAP. In essence, PPAP is the passport to production excellence. So, the next time you hear PPAP, remember its significance. It's not just an acronym, it's a testament to capability, control, and confidence. It's a process that ensures quality, manages risks, and builds trust between manufacturers and customers. From the 18 elements to the 5 levels, PPAP is the passport to production excellence. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world of manufacturing is at your fingertips. Until next time, stay curious.